Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In these slides, we are going to learn some basics regarding Matlab. Okay, here is another example of while loop. Like first, the variable is initialized with the value 7, and then here is the while loop. While and then condition is x is greater than or equal to 0. So the loop will move until this condition satisfies, and the computation of x is x minus 2, and then this while loop ends here. While loop is starting from here, and it is ending here, and this is the result. It computes x, and like this we are going to uh, decreasing it by 2 until uh, the condition satisfies, like x is greater than or equal to 0, and it gives us minus 1. Okay, here are some other examples of if statements. Like we have a keyword if, and then there is condition. So x equal 3 means condition is satisfied if x is equal to 3, and display. disp is another keyword for the display, and the syntax is that we use brackets, and then anything we want to display, the string goes here. The value of x is 3. Okay, and else if another keyword, and if this condition is unsatisfied, then the control goes here. And else if x equals 5, the value of x is 5, else display the value of x is not 3 or not 5. So in this way we use our if statements, like if the first condition is if this satisfies the uh, this display will continue, and the statement exit. But if x is equals 5 is not satisfied, then control goes here, and if this condition is also not satisfied, then the control goes here, and it is the end of the if statement. Like its value is 3, then this statement will execute. If value is 5, then this statement will execute. And else if statement, if the condition is like if the value of x is not 3 and nor is 5, then this statement like display the value of x is not 3 or 5 will execute. Okay, we have switch statements, and the syntax is a little different from C language. Like switch phase, we have switch is a keyword, and then case 1. We use curly brackets to define a case, and display rolled at 1. Case 2 displayed rolled at 2, otherwise rolled at number greater than or equal to 3. Like the when dice is uh, rolled and it the value on the face is not 1 and not 2, and otherwise. So for the switch we have cases, and we have another keyword which is otherwise, and then end of the switch statement. Okay, here is a note for you, like unlike C, only the switch statement between matching cases and next cases otherwise or and are executed. So breaks are unnecessary. So you can use breaks in C language, but not here. Break is a statement that terminates execution of for and while loops. It is used in for loops and while loops. For nested loops, it exits the innermost loop only. Break statement is very important statement while you are using loops, I mean for and while loops, and when you are using one loop within another loop, which is nested loop, then it will exit the innermost loop. The break statement will exit the innermost. Vectorization. Vectorization is faster in Matlab because, as you know, that Matlab is an interpreted language. It means that the code is not compiled before its execution. So here loops actually runs slowly, and vectorized code runs faster in the Matlab. Let's see an example. Like if we have x is equal to 1 to 5, and we can computerize or calculate our value for the variable x by using for loop as well as with vectorized version. But here the loop will run slower as compared to vectorized version of the code. So it's a good practice if we use vectorized version of computation. Okay. Uh, Graphics are handled in MATLAB very efficiently. Like we have a variable line space -1 110, and then we have another variable y with some sign values, and we can plot uh, xy. Now these are the input variables, parameter are xy, and we are plotting them. I mean, uh, a graph, you will see a graph of the values containing uh, the values of this variable x and y. So this function plot will plot the values of y versus x, and similarly we can also use the function plot with a third parameter. uh, you can say it's k dash. So what it will do, actually it plots a black line of y versus x. If you use third parameter as shown here, it will give you a black line of y versus x. Another keyword which is hold on, and it is used to put several plots in a same figure window. Like you can use plot 1, plot 2, plot 3 on the same figure while when you are using the function hold on. Another function is another keyword is figure, and it actually opens a new figure window. Figure will actually open a new figure window. Okay, we have another function which is subplot. Actually it makes an array of given size for the plot, and it will place the plot in the first position. So this will be the result. Here m is equal to 2 and n is equal to 3. M2 means that we have 2 rows, and N3 means that we have 3 columns. Then we are having these subplot positions, like we have in 2 cross 3 manner we have 6 subplots in the same figure, and the actual plot of m cross n array, so it will place a plot in the first, the plot will be shown in the first position, which is marked as x.